Hello, welcome, it's great to see you. I am working with a Scrap-diva Designs die today. So this is the Gingerbread House box, and I actually got sent the box and then the Christmas add-on. I will have both of those linked down below for you, along with my discount code, which is PS10. That will get you 10% off of all of the Scrap-diva Designs dies. I have loved working with these so much. I got all of the December release, so I will have that haul video linked down below for you. And I'm planning to use quite a few of them for Valentine's crafts as well. So if you want to see the ones that I'm using at Christmas and Valentine's, make sure you are subscribed and you click the bell icon to be notified when I post crafting videos, and you'll be able to see what I make for both seasons using these dies. Like I said, they are the December release, but I think they could easily be used for Valentine's. So we'll go ahead and see what we can make. While I've been chatting, I'm just putting together the box. It's really easy to put together. I cut all of the pieces in this craft card because I knew it was nice and thick and sturdy. And then I've cut all of the matting pieces out from the Rosy Studio paper. I think I used Twinkle All the Way. It was one of the old Christmas collections from them that I had in my stash. And the paper has the sweetest little gingerbread houses on it, and I just thought it matched perfectly. So gluing this together with some hot glue. I like how quickly that holds. I always use hot glue for my boxes and things like that. And then to hold this box closed, you add this roof piece, which is so cool. And then I'm just folding the edges down and gluing those in place while it's on top of the box so that I know it will definitely fit. Quick apologies for any background noise going on today, there's a lot happening here. But I want to get this voiceovered and up so that we can move on to Valentine's tomorrow. So I've got my first Valentine's video going up for you. It should be Wednesday. So it's Tuesday when you're watching this, and then Wednesday we should be starting Valentine's crafts. So on the little add-on set, there was this icicle snow type piece that I'm using here. I saw one of the other creators layer it and I thought it looked really cool. So I'm using the pink one up the top here and then adding the glittery white piece on top of it, but slightly lower down so it looks like it's dripped down a bit more. And I thought that looked really sweet together and it filled in some of that space. I definitely could have done this roof slightly, I don't know whether to say smaller or tighter, but when you put it on the top and I was gluing it, I could have pushed it together slightly more, and then this shape would have matched perfectly. But I want it to be slightly bigger than that, so I've left it. And so I need to double up these so that it looks right on the front there with all of the icicles. I'm hoping that makes some sense. If not, leave me a comment and I'll have to include like a little video clip or something of what I mean. But I'm adding all of the little matting pieces now with that cute gingerbread house paper. There we go. I do skip forward. You don't have to watch me add all of them, but I add one to each side of the house. I think I leave the base of the house plain. I could have cut one, but you can't see it, so I didn't worry too much. And then slotting the roof on top. You can see there what I mean by I could have pushed the sides of the roof down so they were flush against the box. And then, like I said, the icicle piece would have fit better, but it works out fine. This is the door that I chose. There are all sorts of bits on the box die and the add-ons. So I went for this shape, adding some foam tape onto the back there. I also went for a lot of pink and white glitter. I thought that was a pretty colour scheme for this project. Using foam tape to stick that onto the front there so it looks like the door stands out a little bit. And then windows, same sort of thing. I have cut the window frame out of the white glitter card. White glitter card I think is from eBay. And then I've got some plain pink in the background there. Then just using my tweezers to place those onto the sides. You could add as many or as few windows as you like. There are lots of different shapes and designs. I've seen so many creators make such beautiful little gingerbread houses with this die. So make sure to check out the hashtag and you'll be able to find all of the different Scrap-diva Designs die makers. She has a fantastic design team, and then obviously anybody who creates with the dies can use the hashtag, so you will have ideas from absolutely loads of places over on Instagram if you check that out. I decided to decorate my gingerbread house using some of these doodlebug bits and pieces. So I did cut out the lollipops, which you saw a second ago. I go back to those, but for now I am adding these candy canes from the Doodlebug Gingerbread Kisses collection. I absolutely love this collection. I had to have it as soon as I saw it. And I actually had to order from multiple places because it was really hard to get over here. I'm not sure why. But I've gone with those bigger candy canes from the sticker sheet, then the smaller candy canes from the puffy sticker sheet, and then I'm adding this like gingerbread snowflake cookie up in the centre there. Grabbed out some of the gems from the Buttons Galore and More romance box. I have a haul coming for this very soon. There are some gorgeous things in this little box, so stay tuned for that. These are one of the things in there. So these are some little gems. I'm using the clear iridescent ones as little door handles on my door. So you can see there I've chosen those two. I'm going to add some wet glue and just stick those in place where they are. I do consider adding this cute little S shape, but it doesn't make it in the end. I've seen people use those as like icing swirls, which looks really cool. Lots of fun ideas for this one. Then I go back to the lollipops, decide to add those on, play around with my colour combinations for a while, and in the end I go for, I believe, do I do the gold with the pink? Maybe. I can't remember. Or do we go for pink with gold? Nope, there we go. We do use the gold background with the pink as well. So sticking those together with some wet glue, and then I add them on with hot glue to the sides there, like so. Sort of tuck them behind the door slightly so they look like they're leaning there. I decided to add some bows onto these. So these are from Rosie Studio. These are sprinkled with cheer. And I add the white bows onto the lollipops. These are the perfect size for these lollipops. I'm really tempted to go back and make a bunch of them and just stash them away for next year. Adding that on with some hot glue on the stick part of the lollipop, and then some foam tape behind the round bit at the top, just so it stands up a little bit at the top there. Considered having this bow in front of the door, but I think it looked better tucked behind, so I put that back where it was. Tweezers are my best friend for these kind of jobs. All the little fiddly things, it makes it so much easier. Adding some more doodlebug stickers, so to each side I add a little cluster of a gingerbread person and some little sweet treats, and they're sort of pre-layered on the sticker there. So I add one to each side. There we go. Then I know I want something else, but I'm having a think about it. I'm not sure what I want just yet. I decide this red bow works perfectly at the top here. And I definitely want some fake snow because it's not a Christmas project without fake snow. So I pull that out. But then I spy these little sweet treat sprinkles on my desk. So these are another one from the Buttons Galore and More box. And they're little, I think Americans would call them conversation hearts. In the UK, we would call them love hearts. And I decide to just pop a couple of these at the bottom of the candy canes on each side. I think they're called sweet, are they called Sweet Talk? Maybe? I missed the front of the packet when I pulled them out. I'll see if I show you it when I put them away, but if not, I will link the haul for the Buttons Galore and More box so you can find out what these ones are called. Always make sure to check out the description. That's where I will put links and discount codes if I have them for you guys. I do have a discount code for Scrap-diva Designs, sorry. So my discount for them is PS10, and that will get you 10% off. Adding some hot glue behind the candy canes. They were sliding all over the place, so just making sure they stay where I put them. There we go, and I've clustered my little hearts, little polymer clay slices There we go. Now it's time for snow. So I'm adding the hot glue along the top of the white glittery piece and onto the pink, and just sort of sandwiching the snow in between there. I did take my red bow off momentarily just while I'm doing the snow. I'm not 100% sure where I left you, but I've just added some lights to this box. So I think I will have shown you the little embellishments and things, but I'll show you again because it's finished now. So my roof has some fake snow and this little red bow from Rosie Studio. And then I'm not sure whether I should add fake snow on the back as well, actually. I might go back and do that. And then on the actual house part, I've added these blush Christmas lights. So I've just gone the whole way around the house like so. I haven't glued down every single one, although maybe that one does need gluing down. But yeah, I thought if I didn't glue them all down, it looked a bit more natural and a bit more flowy. So that is the lights, and then obviously you should have seen me put together this little front door with the gems from Buttons Galore and More and the little sprinkles from them as well. The lollipops from the die set, I've got more bows from Rosie Studio, some Doodlebug candy canes, a little snowflake up here, and then I've added some little gingerbread people on each side as well. Sorry, throwing that all over the place. And then I'm hoping when I put the lid on, the lights will sit nicely just below it. Crossing my fingers. Or not, I might have messed that up. I think I might have added the lights. Well, I guess not. I guess they sort of poke out slightly. They peek out. The ones at the sides are fine. And the ones at the back are fine. The ones at the front I definitely could have had a little bit longer. But I kind of like that they're just peeking out like that. So that is the last Christmas project that I'll be sharing for 2023. I hope you have enjoyed hanging out and crafting Christmas with me. And we are on to Valentine's now. So I'll be showing you how to use a bunch of these Scrap-diva dies for Valentine's as well. In fact, I'm thinking of making another one of these little houses, because wouldn't that be super sweet as like a little Valentine's-y cottage? And I will be back again to craft with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye!